Please subscribe to Super Saddlers 7.
Right then guys, welcome back to another video, and today I'm doing my League 2 predictions for the 2020-21 season. Starting off in the relegation positions and finishing bottom of the league, I think it'll be Stevenage. They only won 3 games all of last season and stayed up due to Macclesfield's financial trouble, and I think they'll really struggle for the upcoming season. In 23rd, I think it'll be newly promoted Barrow. They lost the manager Ian Everett, who's gone to Bolton Wanderers, which could be a big loss. But if they can get Scott Quigley scoring the goals he did in the National League, then they could stay up, but I'm predicting them just to get relegated. In 22nd and just avoiding relegation, I have Southend United. Sol Campbell left the club in June, but has been replaced by Mark Moseley. They're going through a transfer embargo at the moment and lack a lot of experience in the squad. Moving on to 21st, and I think it'll be Morecambe. Derek Adams guided Morecambe to safety last season. The signings of Harry Davis and Stephen Hendry will really help their defensive issues, and I think they'll stay in League 2 for another season. 20th, I've gone with newly promoted Harrogate Town. I think they'll surprise a lot of people in their first season in the Football League. They've got the longest serving manager in the Football League with Simon Weaver, who's been there 11 years, and I think they'll show a lot of team spirit to stay up this season. I think Scunthorpe United will be the team that finished 19th. They had quite a disappointing season last season, finishing 20th and sacking manager Paul Hurst. They left it late to appoint manager Neil Cox, and I think they'll have a similar season to last season. I think Oldham Athletic will finish 18th. Manager Dino Manria was strangely sacked, but became no surprise. That was their 6th manager in just under 3 years. They've brought in some good players like Conor McAlhaney, and Zach Durnley returns to the club, but I can see Oldham struggling next season. In 17th position, I have Crawley Town. I think John Yems came in December and made a positive effect to Crawley, but I think they've lost too many key players in Bez Lubala, who's gone to Blackpool, and Ollie Palmer, who's gone to AFC Wimbledon, and I think the Red Devils will find it hard to replace them. I think Carlisle United finished 16th. They've had a really busy summer, signing 13 players. Chris Beach makes them hard to beat, and I think they'll just slightly improve on last season's finish. Cambridge United finished 15th next season. They've brought an ex-Norwich City player, Wes Hoolahan, which has really excited the Cambridge United fans. They've also got a surprising win against Birmingham City in the Carabao Cup first round, and I can see him finishing in around the mid-table spots. In at 14th, I think it'll be Newport County. The Exiles struggled to score goals last season, but they seem to grind out results as they've got a very strong defence, and I think Michael Flynn's side could be competing around the mid-table spots next season as well. In 13th, and to complete the bottom half, I think it'll be Leyton Orient. The O's will be looking to improve the defence as they got the joint fewest clean sheets in League 2 last season, but overall I think they've got a good squad, and I think they'll improve on last season's finish. Moving on to the top half, I think in 12th position it'll be Colchester United. After losing in the playoff semi-final last season, I think they'll finish mid-table. They've got some good players like Cohen Bramall and Theo Robinson, but they've lost some big players, and I think that could affect the squad. In 11th position, I think it'll be recently relegated Tranmere Rovers. Mickey Mellon left for Dundee United, and he was replaced by Mike Jackson. They've also strengthened, bringing in players like Jay Spearing and James Vaughan, but I do think they'll miss out on the playoffs this season. I think Bradford City will finish 10th. Stuart McCall's aim will be to get promoted, but I think they'll just fall short. Re-signing Paul Cook is a really good signing for them. If they can continue the same home form they did last season, then they could sneak into the playoffs. In at 9th position, I think it'll be Mansfield Town. They had a very disappointing season last season, finishing 21st. Re-signing Nicky Maynard is absolutely massive for them going into next season. Ollie Clark is also a good signing for them, but losing players like Otis Khan, CJ Hamilton and Alex McDonald are big losses. 8th position and just missing out in the playoffs, I think it'll be Grimsby Town. With Ian Holloway in charge, I think they could have a promotion pushing season. I can see him having a good season, and other teams should look out for him definitely next season. Charles Vernon is a big loss for him, but bringing players in like Danny Rose and Sean Scannell will really help out their squad next season. On to the playoffs, and I think in 7th position it'll be Bolton Wanderers. There's some new faces at the club, including manager Ian Everett and League 2 top goal scorer Owen Doyle, and I think it'll take them time to settle, but I do think they'll sneak into the playoffs. In 6th position, I think it'll be Port Vale. I think they'll be looking to build on last season's finish, as they just finished just outside the playoffs. They've got some good players in Tom Pope, who is a goal scorer at this level, and I do think they'll be in the playoffs next season. I think Forest Green Rovers will finish 5th. I think they've brought in some good signings like Kane Wilson and experienced midfielder Scott Wagstaff. I think Joseph Mills is a bit of a big loss for them, but I think they've got a good enough squad to compete next season. In 4th, I think it'll be my team, Walsall. I think keeping the core of our squad will really help going into the new season, as some clubs had to release players due to the financial uncertainty. I think we strengthened re-signing Rory Holden and also bringing in players like Hayden White and Emmanuel Osadebe. We need to improve our home form, but hopefully we can have a promotion pushing season. Moving into the automatic promotion positions now, and in 3rd position I think it'll be Salford City. I think they have a really strong squad and they should be fighting for promotion next season. Ash Hunt is a really good signing, re-signing him. Tom Clark and Ian Henderson are also top signings, and I think they should be fighting for promotion next season. In 2nd, they've finished runners-up. I think it'll be Exeter City. In the last 4 years, they've got to the playoff final 3 times and lost in every single one. So this season, they'll be looking to get promoted automatically, and I think they've got a capable squad and manager to do so. In 1st, and to win the league, I think it'll be Cheltenham Town. Michael Duff's sides are very good going forward, very strong defensively, and play some brilliant football. I think Alfie May will be vital for them next season. Losing Ryan Broom is a big loss as he's gone to Peterborough, but bringing in Matty Blair and Liam Sercombe will bring them experience, and I think they'll have a title challenging season. If you've enjoyed this video, please leave it a like and subscribe to the channel. Also comment with your predictions for the League 2 season, and up the Saddlers.
Please subscribe to Super Saddlers Sip.